Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my January favorites, and okay, I'm just gonna say it really quickly because I know you guys hate it when I say it, but my lighting sucks. It does. See my head there? See my little shadow? That really bothers me, and it's just so frustrating because in my other setup, my lighting wasn't bad. But good news, I'm buying lights, and so hopefully my lighting situation won't be as frustrating. And I know you guys hate me every time I talk about my lighting, but I just quickly wanted to mention that. But seriously, it has been raining every single day here, so it's hard. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and jump into the video. A lot of you guys might appreciate that the drugstore was really good to me this month. I have discovered some nice little things at the drugstore, I'm not gonna lie. So my first favorite is a foundation, and it is the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. I did a whole review and demo on this foundation. I actually really love it. I'm wearing it right now, and I like it. For some reason, I've been really enjoying this kind of foundation, like the moussey texture. I just really love it. It's lightweight, it's not cakey on my skin, and you'd think it would be since I have dry skin and it's a matte foundation, but it's not cakey. It's really nice. The only thing is that I really have to pair it with my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, because I do feel like this sinks into pores because of the texture of the foundation. It has a tendency of sinking into pores, so I really love it with the Baby Skin. Actually, yeah, this is the only way I wear this foundation is with this primer. So I have been loving this little duo. I don't know if this is a dupe for the Porefessional since I've never tried the Porefessional, but I really like it. It does do a good job of blurring my pores. I actually really love this. And I like the feeling it leaves on my skin. Since I have dry skin, I feel like it smooths out the texture of my skin, if that makes any sense. I don't know. So yeah, basically I'm obsessed with this little combination. It has been my foundation routine since I bought this sucker. Oh, and did I mention? This is $4.99. That's a steal, guys. That's a steal. So my next favorite is a high-end product, and it is the NARS Laguna Bronzer. And okay, this isn't cheap. This is a 38, I want to say 36. This is a pretty pricey bronzer, and I never wanted to purchase it because it was so expensive. So I waited till like NARS was 20% off on their website one day, and then I purchased it. And I'm so glad I did. In my opinion, it's probably my favorite bronzer that I've ever owned, ever. And that's saying a lot since I love bronzers, but I cannot explain how I feel about this bronzer. There's something about the color of this bronzer that makes it really unique. It does have like gold shimmers in it, but it's not shimmery. I don't know how to explain it. I just love the way it looks on my skin. I actually used this on my friend America last week, and she was like, "What bronzer did you use on my face? I looked nice and tan." And I was like, NARS Laguna. It's good. So I do think it's worth the price. I will repurchase it when I hit pan, because something tells me I'm going to hit pan on this bad boy very soon, since this is literally the only bronzer I have been using since I bought it. It is the bronzer I am wearing on my face right now, and I am just completely obsessed with it. I like it. I like it a lot. My next two favorites are lip products, and they are both from the drugstore. I have been obsessed with the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balms. I love every single one that I own. I use them all the time, but I have been loving this one the most. This one is in the color Standout, and I love red lipstick. It's probably my favorite kind of lip to rock. I just think it's so classy and feminine, and I have been using this red lip over my Ruby Woo, which is saying a lot because Ruby Woo is literally my favorite red lipstick of all time. And since I bought this one, I have been using this one non-stop. This is also the color I'm wearing on my lips today. I have it over Cherry Lip Liner from MAC, but this has been my go-to red lip, and I just had to mention it because it's been my go-to red lip. And then when it comes to a nude lip, this has been my go-to as well. Unless I'm doing a bold lip, usually I have nude lipstick on, and this has been my absolute favorite. This is called the Blushing Beige from Maybelline. Maybelline came out with a whole line of nude lipsticks, and it's amazing because it fits every single skin tone. So no matter what skin tone you have, you're gonna find a lipstick for you in that collection. But this one is Blushing Beige, and it is my favorite from the whole collection. I bought two, and I prefer this one a lot more. I just think it's literally my perfect nude lip. I don't need to combine this with anything else. I don't even feel like I need a gloss on top of it. The only thing I will say is that I'm not a fan of the way Maybelline lipsticks smell. I mean, it's nothing too terrible because once I put it on my lips, I don't smell it anymore, but that's the only downside of this perfect, amazing little beauty. Can we just talk about the Kat Von D Ladybird palette? Woo! That was upside down and I didn't realize it. Ah, mini heart attack. I am obsessed with this palette. Everything about this palette is fantastic. It comes with 8 eyeshadows and they're all matte eyeshadows, which is amazing to me since palettes tend to lack matte eyeshadows most of the time. And I love that it's not just strictly neutrals. I mean, you have your neutral colors, of course, but then you have like this really pretty navy blue, a purple, a bright orange, which by the way is my favorite eyeshadow in this palette. It is to die for. I love it. And I have just been noticing that I have been grabbing this palette a lot lately. No matter what eye look I do, I usually grab this, use it for a transition color or a pop of color or something like that. I have just been using this palette a lot. So I do think it's amazing and it's not that expensive considering you're getting so many eyeshadows. You guys know my obsession for highlighters. I love glowy skin and this has been my favorite highlighter this month. This is from Physicians Formula. It is the Shimmer Strips. This one in particular is called Miami Strip. And it is just so beautiful. I can't even contain my excitement when I talk about this. It goes from a really nice chocolatey bronze all the way to like a very, very light pinky kind of color. And on the back of this thing it says custom bronzer, blush, and eyeshadow. Personally, I think it's way too shimmery for a bronzer and not even dark enough for a bronzer. And I mean, you could use it as a blush, but it's a little too shimmery like that too. But you could use these as individual eyeshadows, or you could do what I do and I use it as a highlight. Even though each individual strip is nice, there's something about it when you just mix it all together. It gives you the most beautiful, radiant glow. I can't even describe it. It is the highlight I'm wearing on my face right now. I love that it doesn't have chunks of glitter in it. I hate chunky highlighters. And this one is just, this is probably my favorite drugstore highlighter that I've ever used ever in the history of ever. My last 2 favorites of the month aren't makeup related, but I really wanted to share them with you since I have been obsessed with them. And the first one is this Nivea body wash. This is the Touch of Sparkle Moisturizing Body Wash. It moisturizes and illuminates. It says it illuminates because it has diamond powder in it, which to be honest, I don't feel illuminated after I use this body wash, but I really do love it. I mean, I could totally tell that there's diamond powder in it because once you put it on your skin, it has like an iridescence to it. Like this liquid looks like a pearly, iridescent glow kind of body wash. I don't know, it's really weird. You're gonna have to see it because I probably am not describing that correctly. But I just wanted to talk about this really quickly because I have been so obsessed with it. This smells so incredible. It says the scent is White Calla Blossom scent, which I had never smelled this scent before, but it's good. Just give this a chance, guys, okay? I picked mine up at Walmart and I swear my skin feels so moisturized after I use this. Not only is the scent good, but it really hydrates the crap out of my skin. I give this an A+. I'm not usually one to like rave about body washes, but this is a good one. And my last favorite is something that I'm so excited to talk about because I feel like it has changed my skin, and it is the Dr. Sponge. This is a tiny little cognac sponge that you use to wash your face, and I'm sure you guys have seen this before because Boscia has one that's really similar. It's like white. They sell it at Sephora, and that one is like $25. And these little Dr. Sponge ones are just $8.50, I think. I know that they're under $9. I'm pretty sure they're $8.50, and this is incredible. When you first buy this, it is a hard, tiny little rock, and then you put it under water, and it starts to soften up, and it gets into this fluffiness. Mine is wet because I used it this morning when I washed my face. And I promise you, I feel like this has made a difference in my skin. My skin issue isn't so much acne as it is texture. I have the strangest, driest, weirdest texture to my skin. A lot of foundations don't look good on my skin because I have this like bumpy texture that goes on my forehead and on my cheeks, and this has improved that dramatically because as you are washing your face, you are also gently exfoliating, which it's not good to exfoliate your face every day, but this is so incredibly gentle that you don't feel like your face is being exfoliated. It doesn't feel gritty at all. I can't explain the texture of this sponge, but it is made out of that cognac material. Like I said, Boscia sells one at Sephora, but these are really, really inexpensive, and you can get them online at drsponge.com. This specific one is the green tea sponge. They have a variety of different sponges on their website depending on your skin type. I got the green tea sponge because it is for dry skin. They have one for sensitive skin, one for oily skin, one for aging skin. They have so many different sponges and they're just under $9. So I think it is definitely worth a try. Definitely check out that website because this has made an incredible difference. I do eventually want to do an updated skincare routine because this is definitely a permanent product in my skincare routine. So yeah, those were my beauty favorites for the month of January. Another favorite that wasn't beauty, I'm just gonna mention it really quick, and it's the show Arrow. I am obsessed with that show. If you guys watch Arrow, which by the way, I'm all caught up. I know that seems ridiculous since last video I posted 2 days ago, I was not even halfway done with season 1, but I'm all caught up now. How pathetic is that? It is a great show, like great show. Amazing. Definitely watch it. Season 1 is on Netflix. So yeah, I hope you liked this favorites video. Like I said, I'm gonna get some good lights very soon. And then we won't have this shadow problem. It's like I'm Peter Pan. Get it? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!